Hi, this is Claire Litton for IsumaTV. So one of the things that Canadians have been talking a lot about is the legacy left by the Olympics. As many of you know, the Olympics actually was one of the first times this year to involve Native Canadians, First Nations people, in the Olympic ceremonies in Vancouver. However, there are two really large issues facing Indigenous people in Canada, including the neglect of Canada to sign the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, and also the kind of universal national call for a public inquiry into the missing and murdered Aboriginal women. Amnesty International has actually produced a fairly lengthy report on the issue called Stolen Sisters, which came out in 2004, and it calls for a national plan of action to end violence against Indigenous women. Simultaneously, the same task force is pressing Canada to sign the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, which actually can be found online. If you check the links on our IsumaTV Delicious account, you'll be able to find it there. And it talks about the difficulties that Indigenous people face and how they should be dealt with. So is the legacy of the Olympics one of continued involvement in Indigenous and Native lives, or is it merely one of using them when it's feasible to use them and make Canada look good, and then ignoring them when the time comes to do a little bit of work? So what do you think? Will Canada actually continue focusing on the issues that surround Aboriginal communities in Canada, or will they just sweep it under the carpet?